Meanwhile, there are renewed calls for more investment in the early childhood sector as experts link part of the country's crime woes to poor attendance at the basic school level. So what's the correlation? TVJ News spoke to Professor of Child Health, Dr. Maureen Sams-Vaughan.
There are over 1,800 recognized basic schools in Jamaica. Some are being operated in communities plagued by crime and violence. This has resulted in low attendance as parents try to keep their children safe from barking guns and criminals on the loose. Some of these criminals are under the age of 18. Police reports have indicated 58 teens were arrested and charged with murder last year. 78 were arrested for shooting, 148 arrested for illegal possession of firearm, and 63 for robbery with aggravation. As for the young students,
the children who live in those areas go to school with high levels of stress. Stress is damaging to the developing brain. Stress is damaging to the developing brain before the child is born. A pregnant woman who sees and is bothered by violence or experiences violence is already passing on hormones into her baby that's already damaging the brain. Babies of mothers who grow up in stress, in areas of high stress, the babies are more irritable at birth, after birth. They're more difficult to calm, and they begin to have problems from that early.
Despite the challenges, Professor Sams-Vaughan has stressed the need for parents to not only ensure children are enrolled in early childhood institutions, but that they attend school. She pointed to a Perry preschool study which revealed, among other things, that adults who underwent a quality preschool program rarely got in trouble with the law.
The studies are very clear that children who were in a high-quality early childhood program had fewer arrests, fewer prosecutions, and fewer incarcerations. It's a landmark study, the Perry preschool study, and most people don't realize that that was the greatest impact, was in reduction in crime.
Which is why she's making a case for more investment in early childhood education.
The faster we move early childhood ahead, the faster our national development is going to move ahead. So this is why many countries have moved more funding to early childhood than in the later years, because you get much more returns from investment. And the returns from investment are not only in education, you know. The single greatest impact of early childhood investment is reduction in crime, not improvement in education. Clearly both of those are somewhat linked, but when the economic analysis was done, the greatest impact was crime reduction.
The government has allocated $3.3 billion this year for the early childhood education program. Janella Precious, TVJ News.